Sheriff, we got teachers going crazy over here. Get this Parker! I can do it!
Hold up!
Must avenge Harambe.
Yeah, let's take this noodle now. You alright?
I think so. Is she gonna be okay?
Honestly, I really don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special WSUP news broadcast. I am your host, Colorado Peaks. Tonight, I bring to you a story of great intrigue, and one that I hold near and dear to my heart. As many of you may know, the town of Medora, Indiana has recently been rocked by a grisly crime that made headlines all across the country. A deranged after-school teacher assaulted and tried to kill one of her students with a pool noodle, claiming to be haunted by the ghost of the gorilla Harambe. This case, while horrific and disturbing, pales in comparison to one that occurred 10 years ago today. What started as a simple drug bust turned into a tragedy, shaking the town of Medora to its core. One teen, heir to an affluent family, was left dead. One of the most notorious drug lords in the United States, Dr. Seuss, was finally brought down. Ladies and gentlemen, I am of course referring to the case of Charles Van Beauregard II and Rupert Middleton. Years have passed since this infamous case, but the wound still remains. Next month, I will be on location revisiting the details of this case, speaking firsthand with many witnesses, including the town sheriff, who many still view as responsible for the death of young Charles Van Beauregard, and with the family of Rupert Middleton, the survivor who was only a child when he turned to a life of crime that led to his best friend's demise. As some of you may know, early in my career, I worked with the Medora Police Department undercover to help bring down criminals. To this day, this case still haunts me. That's why I'm returning. And I hope that my journey will help bring us all closure and answers as to what happened that fateful day 10 years ago.
Here comes a throw, Walter. Get ready.
Got it.
This is a good change of pace from basketball, ain't it, Gordon?
Yeah, I know. We should do this more often, bro.
Me and my brother used to come here and play all the time when he wasn't playing with his friend Charles. They're actually both pretty good players.
I remember him talk about that when he came and talked to the Delta Club.
Yeah, it's hard to believe they played baseball right here. Then they got into drugs.
Yeah, it's got to be rough losing your best friend like that.
It really is. I'm glad my brother was so open about it, though. I really think his story was horrible, but it definitely sent a strong message.
Watch out, Eleanor.
Walter, be more careful. That's like the third time you've overthrown the ball.
I'll go get it.
One of you guys lose this?
Thank you.
You guys look like you play baseball pretty seriously. I hook you up with something that'll help you play better.
Is this some kind of joke? No way.
Your older brother didn't turn down the offer.
Stay away from us. Come on, guys. Let's go.
That's not really something to joke about. And her brother had a rough life.
At least he survived. Tell Rupert I have a message for him.
My brother's dead. What kind of message could you possibly give him?
I'm a monster that your brother helped create. Dr. C sends his regards.
What in tarnation?
All right, Eleanor. I'm going to need your right hand. Your shirt is very tight. It makes my job a little bit hard.
I'm sorry.
I believe this is the one for you. Yep. It's going to hurt just a little bit, but it'll be over very quickly. There we go.
Thanks, Doc. I don't know too many doctors come to their patient's house to help them. You've been too good to me over the years.
Thanks, Eleanor. But ever since the health department shut down my outdoor clinic, I had to get more flexible with my patients.
I honestly just appreciate the company. I haven't been out as much as I used to.
Well, I'm sorry, Eleanor, that things have gotten so badly on your end.
I can't believe things went downhill so quickly. For my brother, it took many years before his immune system weakened so much.
AIDS is a hell of a disease. Your case in particular has been very advanced. Nowadays, most patients like your brother tend to live for many years, but you and I both know that you won't be as fortunate.
Yeah, I've known it's coming for a while. How long do you think I have, Doc?
Honestly, Eleanor, it's really hard to tell. If you do not get any major illnesses, you could at least get another year, and if you're very fortunate, too.
Doc, you must convince my brother to look to his future. What about me, since I have no future to look at?
I'm sorry, Eleanor. I wish I could give you an answer that'll help you. But just keep up with your treatments one day at a time and try to be optimistic, alright?
Thanks, Doc. See you soon.
Come in.
Hey Sheriff, someone is here to see you. He says his name is Colorado Peaks and he's from WSUP News. He wants to talk about the case 10 years ago.
Go ahead and send him in. Thanks, Melanie.
You're welcome.
Well, I'll be Colorado Peaks back in Medora after all these years.
It's been too long, Marshall.
It has. I've been excited ever since I heard you come back in town, but honestly, you couldn't have come at a worse time.
What's going on?
Well, there was a kid shot point blank at the ballpark, and then there was another one held down and injected with the AIDS virus.
Are you kidding? Was the crazy after-school lady involved in it?
What? No, she's still locked up. Anything I tell you on this case, though, is strictly off the record, alright?
Fair enough.
We found this at the crime scene.
What? 10 calm years have gone and passed, but such a peace could never last. You'd better be ready to act fast. This is Sousa's show and you're all the cast. Is this a joke? This can't be real.
I don't know.
I helped you set up those 2 kids 10 years ago so we could catch Seuss. When he found out, he OD'd and we found him in the dugout. Seuss is dead. This has to be a fake.
All we know is that the DNA on the body matched a man named Cody Jansen. He was a small-town crook, arrested 3 times for prior possession. He might have been Seuss, he might not have been. We don't know. Just keep reading. There's another verse.
Oh, okay. A legend like me can never die. Don't waste your time or even try. The corpse in the dugout was never your guy. Seuss's return is finally nigh. This could be anybody, Marshall. This is likely just some copycat, someone trying to make us think that Seuss is still alive.
That's what I thought. This is too extreme. Even Seuss didn't go around killing people point blank. This person's a monster.
My thoughts entirely. We worked that case together for years, and I'd say I know how Seuss operates about better than anyone else. Whoever this perpetrator is, I think they're just trying to incite fear and publicity with this message, nothing more.
Toxicology reports came back on Barker. Turns out she was injected with some sort of hallucinogenic drug. and it drove her crazy, made her relive the horrors of her past.
Now that's something that does sound like it's right up Seuss's alley.
Colorado, I need to know, are you here to help Medora, or are you just here to get a new hit news story?
Marshall, this is my home. I care about this place just as much as you do. I came back here to document the incident that happened 10 years ago. I wasn't expecting any of this with crazy teacher and AIDS injections or any of that, but I'm here to help you however I can. That said, I do need to document the cases of the survivors 10 years ago.
Me being one of them, I don't know that I want to revisit the past, Colorado. I just want to move forward.
I promise I won't turn this into a tabloid case. You'll have complete authority of anything that I release. I just want this town story to be told, especially yours and Rupert's. Please, help me with this, and I promise I'll help you catch whoever is behind these crimes.
Honestly, I haven't had a detective with your skill on the force in a long time. After what happened, our budget was cut, and I had to let a lot of our staff go. I could really use your help, but I just can't talk about it. I'm sorry. Maybe the Middleton family would feel differently. I just can't.
I promise I'll help you however I can, but my producers are expecting me to come back with something. Can you take me to see the Middleton family? I want to see if they'll talk to me.
I'll take you to their house, but I'm not sure they're gonna talk. Rupert was really adamant about having his story told, but his sister was the one who got pinned down and injected with the AIDS virus.
Hey, you guys want to see Eleanor? I'll go.
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm going to stay for Delta Club today.
Alright.
Come in. What brings you all up to see little old me?
Do we need a reason to see our best friend? I brought Grace along just so he could see you too.
Hey, Eleanor.
Hey there, Grayson. Haven't seen you in a couple weeks. How you been?
Yeah, I blew my knee out playing basketball again. I've been recovering from that.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How about you, Gordon? How you been?
Not too bad. I mean, haven't had any teachers try to kill me or Grayson here lately.
I still can't believe Miss Barker went crazy like that. It doesn't seem like her at all. She was so nice at the after-school program.
Oh, we thought so too until she tried to shoot him and strangle me with a pool noodle.
Such an odd choice of weaponry.
So did the doctor come in like he was supposed to?
Yeah, he left right before y'all showed up. I don't think things are getting any better, but we all know that.
Well, we're not going to give up, Eleanor.
Don't waste time worrying about me, guys.
Sorry, it's part of our job description to worry about you.
You both have bright futures ahead of you. My brother always told me not to lose sight of my future. He said one day you'll look up and that future will no longer be on the horizon. It'll pass you up and you'll never know it until it's too late.
He was telling you to live your life to the fullest. Pretty much standard advice, Eleanor.
It becomes more meaningful when your days are numbered, unfortunately. Doc told me that bearing a major illness, at most got a year left.
That's horrible.
Apparently the strand of the virus I'm affected with is much more faster progressing than expected.
I can't even imagine, Eleanor. I'm sorry.
You need to get a second opinion. I've told you for a long time that Dr. Hurley is not your best option. You should go to like Indianapolis and get a real doctor from there.
Grayson, I'm at peace with it. What good is prolonging my life if I'm only going to keep getting sicker? Besides, Dr. Professor Hurley has been treating my family for as long as I remember. He was a good friend with Rupert. I honestly just trust him.
We already lost one of our best friends, Eleanor, and we don't want to lose you too.
I love you too like you're my own brothers. Losing Rupert was hard, but it's going to be even harder losing you two. I'm sorry it has to be this way.
This is the Middletons. I can't guarantee you they'll give you anything.
Are you not coming in?
I don't really think they want me in there.
Alright.
Hello?
Hello, Miss Middleton. My name is...
I know who you are. Colorado Peaks, right? The news reporter? You're kind of a legend around here. Brings you back to Medora.
Well, that would be you, Miss Middleton. I was hoping to see that maybe if I could talk to you for a couple minutes.
Sure, I don't see why not.
Well, we're going to head back to Grayson's. Call us if you need anything. We'll be right back up.
Oh, I'll be fine. Have fun.
I know this is awkward and all, but can I have a picture with you?
Oh, well, sure. Do any of the others want to get in on this?
I'll do that.
I guess you don't give me a celebrity nowadays, so why not?
Alright, everybody smile. Okay, good. There you go.
Thank you.
Miss Middleton, on my show I'm going to be conducting a special report on the incident that occurred here 10 years ago with your brother and Charles. Would you mind maybe having a word with me for a few minutes?
My brother was always an open book about what happened with him and Charles. I'm not going to change that now. If you came for a story, I suppose I can give you one.
Great.
Hello, Sheriff.
Well, how are you two doing?
Well, we've been a lot worse.
I guess we all have.
Has there been any breakthroughs on Walter's case?
I honestly can't divulge any information on the case, kids.
We understand that, officer, but he was our best friend and killer's still on the loose.
Look, I promise to do everything in my power to bring down that boy's killer. You have my word, I'll get that monster.
We told you everything we knew. But if you need us or anything, just let us know.
Yeah, I'll get a hold of you guys if I need anything.
All right.
Have a good day.
Give me just a moment here to set up my camera.
Sorry, that bird's kind of noisy.
Oh, that's fine. This is why I like doing on-location interviews. You get all the fun background noise. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Colorado Peaks from Medora, Indiana. Today I'll be interviewing Miss Eleanor Middleton, the sister of Rupert Middleton. Miss Middleton, thank you for agreeing to this interview. I'm really excited about helping tell your family's story. Your brother was a great inspiration to the youth in this area. Can you tell me what that means to you?
Well, first off, I've never been interviewed like this before, so I don't have any scripted answers to give you. But Rupert had a lot of ups and downs in his life, and if this makes kids learn from his mistakes, I guess it's worth the experience.
That's great. Tell me a bit about your brother's volunteer work here in the community.
Well, once Rupert got out of prison, he started an organization called Look to the Future to help kids. And it's sort of been my mantra ever since I was young. He kind of drilled it into my head.
I know this is kind of a touchy subject, but when your brother was still a teen, he and his friend Charles started selling drugs with who they believed was the notorious drug lord Dr. Seuss. Correct?
Yes, wait, who they believed was Dr. Seuss? What is that supposed to mean?
Dr. Seuss was one of the most notorious drug lords in the entire Midwest. He ran his operation so covertly that even the FBI couldn't track him down for 10 years. It's very likely that the man who died in the dugout that worked with your brother all those years ago wasn't Dr. Seuss at all, but likely one of his henchmen.
The police determined that the man in the dugout was Dr. Seuss.
Evidence was inconclusive. No one knows who Dr. Seuss's real identity was, so a DNA match would be next to impossible. The man that was found in the dugout was identified as Cody Jansen, a small-time drug dealer who was arrested a few times for possession. He didn't have the covertness or expertise to be the real Dr. Seuss in all likelihood. Hypothetically, if Seuss were still alive, is there anything your brother would have liked to have said to him, or anything that you would like to say to him?
Rupert would have nothing to say to him. If he wasn't the man he met in the dugout, then Rupert never met the real guy. Jansen was the only one he worked with, and as for me, I'd tell Seuss to go straight to hell.
Well, Seuss is being viewed as one of the primary suspects in a recent murder case of a young boy here in Medora.
How do you know all this? The sheriff hasn't been sharing any information on suspects.
As you and many of my viewers may know, I was a longtime member of the Medora Police Force. I worked as an undercover cop, and I was the head detective over the original Dr. Seuss case. That's why I'm back here in Medora, Miss Middleton. I feel as though I never got a sense of closure from that case. I'm back here to put this case to rest.
I knew you seemed familiar. You were the undercover cop who helped bust Rupert and Charles. Rupert sold to you, and the cops used that against him. This interview is over. I know that was a long time ago, but I just can't do this anymore.
I understand, Miss Middleton. I do just have one more question for you off the record. If Dr. Seuss is still alive, as evidence seems to indicate, would you feel compelled to do anything about that?
My family and I have let that all go. I don't care if Seuss is or isn't alive. I'm at peace now. If the sheriff's department needs my help in any way, I'll be there.
Thank you for letting me talk to you, Miss Middleton. I apologize that I may have gone just a bit too far.
Just go, please.
So, how'd it go?
Could have went better, but I think I got enough to get my message across.
Okay, let's head back to town. I really need your help with this case.
All right. Hello? Yeah, he's right here. It's the station calling. They said they've been trying to get a hold of you, but nothing's going through.
Oh, I don't know where my phone is. I don't know what happened to it.
Here, just talk to him.
Sheriff, I've been trying to get a hold of you. There's been another child murder. The coroner's on his way, but you and Colorado need to get over there.
What? Are you serious? Where at?
The shelter house by the ballpark. The same place where Charles Van Beauregard died.
Okay, we're on our way.
Be careful, Sheriff.
Here.
What's going on?
There's been a child murder.
Are you serious?
Yes, let's go.
Oh, look, there's Cletus. Oh. Go back.
Hey, what's up, Cletus?
What are y'all doing? We just got back from visiting Eleanor.
Well, how's she doing?
Honestly, she's having a hard time adjusting to everything.
We're really worried about her.
Oh, I got a text from somebody. It's the sheriff. He said he wants to meet us at the police station.
Well, that's weird. Why in tarnation didn't he just call you?
I don't know, but we should probably head down there. It's probably about Walter.
God, I can't believe we got another one. Looks like there's another note, too.
What's it say?
The Middletons will die after all I have suffered. Her friends will say goodbye at the bridge that is covered. This sounds like a threat against Eleanor Middleton and her friends. What do you think we should do?
Well, let's go find Eleanor.
From the sound of it, it sounds like he already has her friends. So if this really is Seuss, he wouldn't be playing any games with us. We might need to go after them first.
Fine. Let's head to the covered bridge. I'm sure we'll find something there.
Okay.
Let's go. Colorado, you stay here. If things go south, come after me.
Are you sure? It could get really dangerous. I should just come out with you.
No, I need you to hide here. That way we might have an element of surprise.
If you say so.
Okay.
Ah, Sheriff Marshall Hunt. I've been awaiting your arrival.
Who are you?
The folks in town call me Cat in Hat. I took up Seuss's mantle.
Well, Cat in the Hat, put your hands up and let the kids go. You're under arrest.
No position to make threats. You see my assistants? Thing 1, Thing 2.
Help us, Sheriff! Help!
Shut up!
What in tarnation?
Stand down and drop your weapon. It's you I want, not the kids.
What do you mean drop the gun? If I drop this, you'll kill me and the kids. I've dealt with your kind before.
I assure you, Sheriff, you met no one like me before. Thing 1, Thing 2, dispose of the Sheriff. Come on, Gordon. Put down the gun or the damn boy dies.
Fine, don't hurt the kids.
You want to see the boy alive? Come where Charles Van Beauregard was shot. Alone.
We have to get this kid to a hospital ASAP.
What about the cat? Are we gonna go after him?
After we get him to the hospital, I'm gonna go alone.
Are you sure? Surely we can call in some backup or something.
If I take anyone with me, Gordon's as good as dead, and you're the only backup I have right now, besides my secretary. I'm the only one working in the Medora police force. Go ahead and call county, but by the time they get there, it will probably be too late. I'm going to call Dr. Professor Hurley and let him know that's what happened.
Okay, we need to get the kid up there.
Well, if you guys are going, I'm with you. Hang on, Grayson.
Hurry, get the boy in here quickly. I need to get the bullet out and cauterize the wound before he bleeds out.
Where's Gordon? What's going on?
Your friend's gonna be alright. Try to stay calm.
You two, get him in there quickly. I need to begin to operate.
Okay.
Eleanor?
Hey Grayson, I've been trying to get a hold of Gordon. Is he around?
Thank God it's you. Walter's killer kidnapped Gordon. The sheriff is on his way to the conservation club to hunt him down. I'm at the hospital with Cletus in Colorado. I've been shot.
My God, call me if anything changes. I'm on my way to town.
I need you two to get out. I'll begin to operate.
Okay, I don't think we want to be here for this.
Well, you came. Welcome. You'll probably get a sick thrill out of this, because killing kids is your specialty.
Who are you? This sick game you're playing, what's the end goal? Do you have some personal vendetta against me and the Middletons?
My name is Ulysses Van Beauregard.
I'm Beauregard? I didn't even know there were any of those left around here.
Not many. The fact that you killed my brother doesn't help.
Your brother? Was Charles your brother?
I deserve to speak his name. Yes, Charles is my brother. He's the only one who treated me like my life mattered.
I didn't want to hurt your brother. He pulled a gun and I had to respond. It was an accident.
Yes, I'm sure it was an accident when you lied about finding Dr. Seuss at the ballpark. Whether it was Dr. Seuss or not, you don't know.
How do you even know that?
Acquired access to your case files recently. Some help. The real Seuss is alive, and he's helping me get revenge on you. I've been observing you and waiting. I'm gonna tear down your legacy that you built with the Van Beauregard corpses.
I'm sorry for what happened to your brother. I relive that moment every day and wish I could do it over.
Oh, I'm sure you suffered so much, but here you are, still alive. If only my family were so lucky. Losing my brother drove my parents mad. We left Medora. They couldn't stay here after what happened. Everywhere they looked, there were too many painful memories. My dad gambled away our family fortune and died a miserable poor alcoholic. He beat me senseless day in and day out. Couldn't take the abuse anymore. I bashed his skull in with a hammer before running away. My entire life has been a miserable train wreck since my brother died.
I didn't want to hurt your brother and I don't want to hurt you either, but if I have to, I will.
Very well then.
Don't! Oh.
Sheriff, what happened?
Middleton. It was Ulysses from Beauregard. He did this. He's the one who took your friend.
Ulysses, Charles's brother?
Yes. He left a note over there. Now go. It'll be too late by the time county gets out here.
We need to get you to the hospital.
There's no time. I'm sorry, but I'm dying.
You have to try.
I'm sorry for what I did to your brother and his friends. I've hated myself every day since. I know I've had years to go and tell your family what I've done, but I just can't. I'm so sorry. If I could go back, I would do anything I could to change it.
When it first happened, I hated you for it, but my brother never did. He understood that what he and Charles did was wrong. He let it go a long time ago, Sheriff, and so have I. Rupert knew you were just trying to do your job. Charles shot at you and you responded as anyone would. Rupert forgave you.
You have no idea what that means to me. Now go. Save your friend. Don't worry about me.
The boy will live!
What wonderful news.
Fortunately, the bullet missed any major arteries.
That's wonderful. Could I have a word with you for just a minute, Doctor?
Sure.
Is everything okay at the hospital? Are you alright, Grayson?
Yeah, I'm gonna be okay.
I went to the conservation club. Gordon wasn't there, but the sheriff was. He got shot. You need to send someone down here immediately.
Alright, I'll send Colorado down there, and you two can bring him back.
I'm not coming with him. I have to go after Gordon.
Eleanor, it's too dangerous.
Gordon would give his last breath if he knew it to help me. What kind of friend would I be if I didn't help him? I found a note and I think I know where to find them. I found a note from the killer saying to meet him where Charles Van Beauregard rests. I'm going to the cemetery to end this. Send Colorado.
The sheriff's been shot at the conservation club. Send Colorado down there to get him.
Peaks, this is far more than what I agreed to. This operation's gone too far out of hand. If I heard another one, I could lose my medical practice if we continue with this operation.
Listen to me, Dr. Professor. My payments have already cleared, and we're way too deep into this for you to bail on me now. Cletus, he's just one of my old school buddies. We're just talking about the good old days a little bit. What's going on?
Eleanor Middleton called today for the sheriff and shot at the conservation club. He needs help.
All right, I'm on my way down there. You take care of the kids. I'm going to go after him.
Come on, Cletus, follow me.
I found your message. If Gordon you'd like to save, meet me out by Charles's grave. If his death you choose to save, give me the vengeance that I crave.
It was Dr. Seuss's calling card. He left poems whenever he sold drugs.
What'd you bring me out here for?
My brother deserved better than this.
Ulysses, it's been so long. Last time I seen you, we were just little kids.
Your family is the reason my brother's dead. My life's been under hell because of you.
Ulysses, I'm so sorry. The decisions my brother made hurt many people, including your brother. Rupert was his best friend.
When he died, I had no one left. You and Rupert used to stay with us. Why'd you never come back?
My brother was in prison for 4 years. Yours was dead. Ulysses, I didn't really have a choice. After the accident, our families weren't exactly on good terms.
Suppose it doesn't matter now. It was just a childish fantasy I had. That you once cared about me.
That's not a fantasy. I do care about you, Ulysses. What you're doing now, it's not you.
You don't even know me anymore.
I know who you were, and I know who your brother was. You don't have to hurt Gordon. Let him go and turn yourself in.
To live my life in prison, what good is it to prolong my life? Just so I can suffer?
If it has to be that way, then so be it. Let Gordon go. He did nothing wrong.
Fine. It's you I want anyways. We're not leaving the cemetery.
Thanks, Eleanor.
Join your brother, Eleanor.
Please, no, don't do this.
Wait, what are you doing here?
You two are safe. Come with me. We're going to go back to the hospital. The county police are on their way.
How did you get here so quickly? Did the sheriff get to the hospital?
The sheriff didn't make it. By the time that I got there, it was too late. So I rushed up here to help you guys.
You saved my friend. Thank you.
You don't have to thank me. Just come with me back to the hospital, guys. Come on.
Wait. Cletus? What's going on?
Eleanor, you need to be careful. Colorado has been funneling money to the doctor, and he has some kind of drug named after a Dr. Seuss book.
Are you absolutely sure?
Colorado just left from here. He's supposed to be helping the sheriff, but I'm not really sure.
Thank you, Cletus.
I don't know what in tarnation's going on, Eleanor, but be careful.
We're on our way.
What was that all about?
Trouble at the hospital. Cletus was calling to warn me.
Oh my goodness. Well, we better hurry and get back there then. Come on.
Why have you been funneling money to Dr. Professor Hurley?
Where is this coming from?
Why did you come here for a special report right after the attack started happening? Why did you release confidential police reports to me in the interview?
I
Are you the one who texted us and go to the police station?
What?
Someone texted us from the sheriff's phone to meet him at the police station. That's when Ulysses tried to abduct us.
Why did Ulysses seem shocked to see you? Seems as if he knew who you were.
You two have been very observant.
Tell us the truth.
You want the truth, or so you say. I shall tell it to you today. I am the one called Dr. Seuss, and I set a monster upon the loose. Ulysses was weak, and so he fell. Soon you'll join Rupert, Charles, and Ulysses in hell.
You? You're Dr. Seuss?
The one and only. Perhaps the most powerful drug lord in the world. You're looking at him.
I don't understand. How? Why?
For years I've been working with the Dr. Professor confidentially. Whenever I worked for the Medora Police Department, it was easy for me to cover my tracks. When Cody Jansen was found dead in the dugout and the public assumed it was Dr. Seuss, I took that as the opportune moment to take my operation underground, temporarily. You see, drugs can make you quite a bit of money, and they have for me, but that's never been my true endeavor. If you want to make true money in this world, there's only one thing that makes more money than drugs: weapons.
Weapons?
The Dr. Professor and I made it our goal to create some of the most advanced biological weapons that we could. We experimented with a genetically enhanced AIDS virus, and we tested it on residents around town, including your brother. I had Ulysses inject you with it. The Dr. Professor has been suppressing your immune system ever since to try to kill you, but you've had a stronger resistance to it than we initially hoped.
The Dr. Professor and you gave me AIDS?
Yes, just like we did your brother. He was going to the Dr. Professor for what he thought was treatments, but really, he got our first biological weapon. Our second has just recently been completed. As I said, both drugs and weapons will make you a great deal of money, but combine them together, and you get something like the world has never seen before. I give to you my magnum opus, Oh, the Places You'll Go.
What does it even do?
It causes its user to experience violent hallucinations. They relive their darkest and saddest memories as if they're real. The Dr. Professor and I experimented on this with an after-school teacher, Kelsey Barker.
She was not crazy after all. You drugged her.
Yes, we did. Such a weapon could cause widespread panic and utter chaos. Coincidentally, those two things go hand in hand with great TV ratings.
You're utterly insane. You're willing to cause panic, suffering, and death, all for the sake of money and TV ratings?
That's the news industry for you.
You got children to sell your drugs for you and ruin their entire lives?
Honestly, I got out of that business years ago. Too many loose ends like your brother. I didn't expect him to turn his life around so quickly after he got out of prison, and I really didn't expect him to become like a beacon of hope for the children of this town. He got them thinking that they all have a brighter future to look forward to. Well, I've seen this town's real future, and it is glorious. It will be the center of my drugs and weapons empire. But in order for that to happen, I have to let the ghosts of the past die, like the Middletons and the Van Beauregards.
You're a monster!
This town will be truly broken when they see what's become of their beacon of hope's little sister. They'll find you dead here of a drug overdose, with your fingerprints on the same weapon that killed your friend and Ulysses. Prepare to be a legend like your brother, Eleanor.
No!
Ah! 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 Ah!
Eleanor, oh my God.
I'm not gonna make it, Gordon.
Don't say that. You're gonna be fine.
Leave me, Gordon. You have to go save Grayson and Cletus. They're at the doctor's office. They're in danger. They can still use your help.
No, I can't.
Go, Gordon. Never stop looking to your future. I'm not your future. Grayson and Cletus.
Eleanor. Something's wrong with the Dr. Professor. We need to get out of here now.
You had to go meddling, didn't you, boys?
Why is Colorado funneling money? What is the places you'll go?
Oh, this? This is something that we've created. It causes violent hallucinations. I believe we tested it on your after-school teacher, Kelsey Barker.
What in tarnation? She wasn't crazy after all. You guys drugged her.
She freaking tried to strangle me with a pool noodle.
By the way, boys, Dr. Seuss sends his regards.
Dr. Seuss is dead.
Gordon! Oh!
I hope Eleanor's at peace now. I know Eleanor, though. She wouldn't want us here anymore.
You're right. We have our teachers to look forward to, and we don't have a moment to waste.
You're right. Yeah.
Eleanor!
Walter!
I've missed you so much, Eleanor.
Walter, I'm so sorry about what happened to you.
I'm at peace, Eleanor. None of what happened was your fault.
Walter, I don't know what to say. I'm not sure I'm ready for all of this.
Don't say anything yet. Follow me. I've got something I want to show you.
Where are we?
Take a look.
Watch out, Rupert. This is going to be a jolly good throw.
Is this real?
Yes. You want to go see him?
More than anything.
Are you just gonna sit over here looking glum all day, or you go get up and join your brother?
Do I even have the right to? After everything I've done?
Your brother knows a thing or two about mistakes, and so do I.
There you are, little brother. Walter told me that you'll be here.
Charles, it's been so long.
Yes, it has. You want to play ball with the rest of us?
Charles, I made so many mistakes. Do I even have the right to?
Don't worry about that, bro. Don't worry about your past. Just look to the future. Let's go. Wait up. Come on, Sheriff. You're with us too.
Okay. Hey, Rupert, I got 2 more. guys ready? Do I look good, cameraman?
Don't be staring directly at the camera.
Hello? Yeah, he's right here. It's the, I forgot what. I accidentally had to run to the car, dude. Oh.
Yes, I'm sure it was an accident when you lied. Damn it. Wait, oh, you already started?
Yeah.
Oh. Can you restart it?
She took the midnight train down everywhere.
Just trying to figure out.
I think I'm gonna kill him.
What's going on?
I gave down my phone and I forgot to get back.
I see your board on there.
I know who you are. I'm recording you.
He doesn't even notice.
Goodbye.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be down here filming.
Yeah, I know, but this is the practice, right?
Okay. Yeah, but like, the way Gummy's in, I'm gonna have to look over a little bit, right?
That's fine.
Okay. Okay. Ready?
So go. Anything you can find, bulletin board, something. I mean, I don't know.
Filming.
Good running.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and film the rest of the lines for this scene. Alright. So after your gigantic tirade of why you want to kill you.
I don't know if I can. There it goes.
Okay, stay where you're at. Okay. How do we do that?
This is an awesome grave. Somebody give me this.
That honestly slipped out. I'm not even
Give it to me now. Okay.
I'm so glad she's dead. I know Eleanor though. She wouldn't be wanting us here moaning over her.
I'm alive!
Eleanor!
Walter! Okay, that's
Okay,
awkward.
good.
I'm at peace, Eleanor. Nothing of what happened was your fault.
Oh, wait, am I supposed to grab?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special WSUP news broadcast. Okay, go ahead and start over real quick.
Shooting.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special WSUP news broadcast. I am your host, Colorado Peaks. Tonight, I bring to you news of a... Okay.
It's all good.
Are you recording? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Colorado Peaks, live from Medora, Indiana. I am conducting an interview with Miss Eleanor Middleton, the sister of Rupert Middleton. Miss Middleton, thank you for agreeing to this interview. I'm really excited about helping tell your family's story. Your brother was a great inspiration to all the youth in this area. Tell me a little bit about what that means to you.
Well, first of all, I've never been any...
Tell me a bit about your brother's volunteer work here in the community.
Well, once Rupert got out of prison, he started an organization called Look to the Future to help kids. And it's sort of much.
Tell me a bit about your brother's volunteer work here in the community. Tell me a bit about your brother. Tell me a bit about your brother's volunteer. She was sticking her tongue out getting ready to... Hello, this is Colorado Peaks, live interviewing with Sir Alfred Pennyworth, the cat. So, Sir Alfred, how do you feel about the strict catnip regulations here in Jackson County? Do you think that those need to be amended? Not a man of many words, I see. I'm assuming that your silence is some form of protest. Okay.
God.
Okay, that could be one of our bloopers. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is the scene where you're injecting her.
I'm sorry, right? I had to do it. Well, I'm sorry, Eleanor. Things have gotten. I'm sorry to hear that you're about to die.
Knock, knock.
What brings you all out to see little old me?
Do we need a reason to... Son of a gun. Do we need a reason to visit our best friend? I brought Grace along too to visit you too. Blah, blah, blah. Do we need a reason to visit...
Hey, Eleanor.
Wait.
Hey, Eleanor.
What?
I still can't believe Mrs. Barker went crazy like that. God dang it. I still can't believe Miss Barker went crazy like that. It's just not like her at all. She was so nice at the after-school program.
Was it me?
It was crazy.
It's not me.
Yeah.
It is.
I can't believe Miss Baker just went crazy like that. Well, I've been better, but I don't want y'all worrying about me.
Sorry, it's part of our dog. It's part of our dog to twitching.
Okay, Gavin, we're gonna start with you, okay?
Don't waste your time worrying about me, guys.
He was telling you to live your life to the fullest. Pretty much standard advice, Eleanor.
It becomes more meaningful when your days are numbered like mine. Doc told me that bearing a major illness, I only got at most a year left.
Say what?
You need to get a second opinion. I've told you for a long time that
we already lost one of our best friends, Eleanor. We don't want to lose you too.
Okay.
We're gonna head back to Grayson's house. Call us if need be. Hey, I just screwed that up. Son of a gun, Hell Hydra. We're gonna head back. Call us if you need anything. Me, oh my son of a biscuit-looking dog titty.
The wine doesn't have to be perfect, Gavin.
Okay.
I mean, you could just make it sound...
See, you can improvise.
Go ahead and send him in, Melon. Jesus. Wait. Wait, I thought you already knocked or whatever.
She did.
Ready?
Well, oh.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ready?
Well, I'll be Colorado Peaks back in Medora after all these years.
It's been too long, Marshall.
Oh, don't.
Right, stop it!
You guys reshoot that?
How did it go okay?
Yeah, I did, but except for the part where like Garrett's like,
He
"Riley,
fondled
stop
me.
me!"
He took advantage of me.
So we're gonna break from the hug, okay?
Okay, like.
Wait, so we just go redo the hug?
Start with the hug. No, we already did the
Okay,
hug.
yeah. It's going.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Go.
How to go get the door?
Oh, okay.
Sheriff, what happened?
It was Ulysses. He shot me. Yes. He left a note. Now go. By the time County gets out here, it'll be too late.
Didn't we just like skip a whole part?